Over here at Quest for Gear, I've had several commenters and somebody email me, nice guy named John, said, why don't you do more videos on the Zoom LiveTrak L-20, specifically tutorials. I could do that, will do that, have been doing that. I kind of struggle. I'm like, what do you want to see? What do you want me to do? The machine has some quirks in it, and you almost have to own one to know what the quirks are. But I guess that's the assignment, right? I guess that's my job at this point, is to show you firsthand what it's like to use this. So we are going to use the FiFine AmpliTank Tank 3 XLR USB mic. FiFine absolutely provided this mic for me for free. So I don't know if you want to call this a paid promotion. They didn't pay me to do it. They gave me the mic for free. I just want to disclose all that. And it is a great little mic for podcasting. It is a podcast mic. It's not really, I don't think, supposed to be for singing through, although I did make a music video with it. You can search FiFine official video, I think it's called, where my daughter edits together a 10-minute video, and we do a whole music video with this mic. At any rate, you probably come here for the FiFine mic, and you came here for the Zoom LiveTrak L-20, and we're going to hook that up. Let me just find an XLR cable here in the studio. And a good place to keep those is on the floor. And as well, we're going to need a mic stand so that I've got two working hands. So we will come across the studio here to the mic stand over by the Fender amp. And we will get this show on the road. So I guess today's tutorial then is how do you hook a microphone, dynamic mic specifically, up to the Zoom and record with it. Well, it's quite simple. The FiFine dynamic microphone, which is also USB, by the way, but if you do USB, then all of these controls work. If you don't do USB, it just works like any dynamic microphone, any SM58 or SM57. So let's go ahead and take the XLR cable, and we will plug it in there. And then I'm going to select a channel on the Zoom LiveTrak L-20. Let's just go to channel 1 for simplicity's sake, and we'll put it there. And I already have a little demo project started here, so we don't have to do that. It's just called QUE for Quest. And so the mic, the dynamic mic is connected to channel 1. So I can start talking now into the mic, which I'll do now. Hello, hello, hello. And you can see I'm getting some signal there, okay? And I should also be seeing it down there, which you are seeing. Now, what you want to do when you are setting the volume of any microphone and any preamp interface, any mixer, is you want to get a signal coming through that is as loud as you're going to be. So let's just pretend that we're recording some Barry White, and I'll go, my darling, I can't get enough of your love, babe. So I'm not getting a healthy signal, so I'm going to increase my gain, which is on the Zoom LiveTrak L-20, the gain is here. I'm going to go ahead and put it right up to half. My darling, and that's getting healthier. Let me just move my lamp back here. Turn that away so that you can see the lights better. Let's give me some more gain. It is a dynamic mic, so it needs more gain than, say, a condenser would need. My darling, now that's a very healthy level there. I don't know why, I don't know why, I don't know why. So that's a very healthy level. I could compress now if I wanted to. The Zoom LiveTrak L-20 has built-in compression across 16 channels. I could compress the heck out of it. In fact, we will do when I record. So I'm going to arm that track for recording. I've got some other stuff over here that I don't want to play that I had done in another video. All right, let's record. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the record button, which arms the system to record, and I'm going to play, and I'm going to go, here we go. I'm going to talk right into the FiFine AmpliTank Tank 3 mic. Right into the mic, right into the mic. My darling, I can't get enough of your love, babe. I don't know why, I don't know why, I don't know why. Now I'm going to crank the compression live. cranking the compression live, cranking the compression live. That actually put it over, so I'm going to actually put it down a little bit. Compression's crank live. Okay, that's going to give us about 25 seconds of recording. So we're going to hit stop on that. And it saves it. The Zoom LiveTrak L-20 actually saves pretty fast to the SD card. I have no complaints there. I'm going to hit, I'm going to make it green so that it'll play it back. I'm going to rewind the track. And this is it. I can now move the FiFine out of the way. Fine. And, okay, let's play that back. Hit play. Here we go. I'm going to talk right into the FiFine AmpliTank Tank 3 mic. Right into the mic. My darling, I can't get enough of your love, babe. I don't know why. Now I'm going to crank the compression live. Cranking the compression live. That actually put it over, so I'm going to actually put it down a little bit. Compression's crank live. Okay, that's going to give us about 25 seconds of recording. So we're going to hit stop on that. And then it stops. So, yeah, and that's it. I mean, it's that simple to record. Now, you always want to have this overdub button on if you are overdubbing. If you don't have that on the Zoom LiveTrak L-20, then every time you record, it's going to do a new project. That's super annoying, and I hate that, but it's not the worst thing in the world. All you have to do is remember to have overdub on. If you forget, well, you'll know pretty quick, because you'll go to play your song back and it won't be there because it will skip you ahead to the next project. Yeah, it's super annoying, but that's how they do it. So, I mean, what else is there to say? But that's how you do it. Oh, this thing is still live. It's the FiFine AmpliTank 3. How good could it be? The FiFine AmpliTank 3. It's the mic for me. It's so cheap, it's almost free. FiFine. Yeah, it's the AmpliTank Tank 3 FiFine mic. I don't get anything if you buy one, so you can buy one or not buy one. But I will leave the link that the FiFine people gave me. I'll leave it in the comment description below if you want to go buy one on Amazon. I don't get commission. So, what is the fate of the FiFine mic? It's actually going to another YouTube channel, which is Heather Loves Guitar, which happens to be in the same building. So if you leave the Quest for Gear Studios and you come across the hall to the Fart Lab Research Center. And in the Fart Lab Research Center, we find Heather Loves Guitar gearing up. She's painted her room, which looks pretty good. And she's got a mic stand here on the Orange Rocker 15, which is a fantastic mic, by the way. It's a beautiful mic. Guitar amp. It's not a mic. And yeah, just a little sneak peek. Just a little sneak peek of what's going on in the Fart Lab Research Center, aka Heather Loves Guitar YouTube channel, which you can search if you want to. But she's going to get the FiFine mic. That's what I came in here to tell you. She's going to get the FiFine mic. So yeah, she just painted her room for that. Hopefully she starts making videos soon, or else she's not going to get the FiFine mic, because I am perfectly happy with keeping the FiFine AmpliTank Tank 3 mic for myself, for my own Quest for Gear purposes. You know, I'm fine with keeping the mic. But hey, is there anything specific you guys want me to do on the Zoom LiveTrak L-20? You want to see bass, you want to see guitar, you want to see synth, drums. What do you want to see me record on this bad boy? You want to see me do a whole song? I'll do a whole song. I started doing these Zoom LiveTrak L-20 videos because, well, a few folks asked for them. Like I said, some commenters, and a nice guy emailed me. His name's John. He said, hey, why don't you do some Zoom LiveTrak L-20 videos? And I was like, if that's what people want, then that's what I'm going to do, obviously. So anyway, this has been Quest for Gear. Like and subscribe. And don't forget about the FiFine. Hey, where'd my volume go? Oh, it's down here. Let's give me some reverb. Whoa. Easy now. Reverb. Ooh. Help me. Fine.